Hi.
Hello.
A big congrats on your Monster, a funny, heartfelt, romantic drama masquerading as a horror movie. And it's quite smart. And I enjoyed it. I loved it.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Let's begin with
I
you,
love
Miss.
that you're in the center of this heart. I love your
Yeah,
setup there.
thank you. Let's begin with you, Miss Melissa. The first time I spoke with you was for Netflix's Keep Breathing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now you're equally fantastic in your Monster. What got you interested in playing Laura Franco? Is it to use your impressive musical theater background?
That was a part of it. I love musicals, and I always I feel like I always gravitate towards projects that have a musical element to them. And having a character that is a musical theater actor and gets to like do her Broadway debut and realize her dreams, which are like dreams that I also have, was amazing. But it was just a movie that had all the things that I love about movies. It had a creature, it had horror elements, rom-com, musical, like it was just everything, comedy, like it was a little bit of everything. So I couldn't say no. It was a dream role.
And you use your own singing voice too, right?
Yes, of course. Imagine if I said no. No, actually, it was someone else. No, yeah, that was me, thankfully.
I love that. And you, Mr. Tommy, equally amazing as our monster here. Talk to us about him. And he's a different kind of monster, I think. I think he's a mishmash of like both John Goodman and Billy Crystal from Monsters, Inc. with a dash of beauty in Beauty and the Beast.
I love this.
Shakespeare too. Talk to us about him. How did you find his heart, Mr. Tommy?
Oh man, that's a great deep question. I think the key was to let the prosthetic do the monster work and then just connect with Melissa on a human level. And I think his heart is that he is in service to her, whether you know that or not early on. And what feels like tough love and snarkiness in the beginning of the movie is really him solely focused on getting her back on her feet. So it's actually, there's a real purity of intention there. It's just like, help this woman out in sort of the worst, in the worst time of her life. And Melissa's so great, and the environment on that set was so great that like doing that work with her became easy, frankly, and really fun.
One of the things that I love about the film, and one of the things is that I love that the men here are all unreliable narrators, right? Even the monster. I mean, at any moment he can be a monster.
Yeah.
Or Edmund, Jacob, right? I mean, he's just a pretentious prick, I think. Talk to us about that, Miss Melissa. Talk to us about that element in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think Caroline designed the script to have Laura surrounded by monsters. So the movie is called Your Monster, and there's a very obvious monster. There's Tommy's in prosthetics and looking like a beast. But Laura has other people in her life that are actually more monstrous and that are actually like the true triggers of her despair and the true like the causes of her depression and her utter sadness and vulnerability, and like the way that you find her at the beginning. So I think it's like you said, it's a very smart movie because in the surface people can say like, oh, it's cute, it's it's like Beauty and the Beast, what people say, which is it's like Beauty and the Beast, I guess, because like there's a beast and there's a love story, but like other than that, it's a very different story, and there's lots of layers to the messaging of how we hide ourselves, how we allow other people to trample over us, how we lose our voice a lot of the time because of what society dictates is okay or not okay. And the movie is about finding that again and empowering yourself and learning to love yourself fully in the ugliness too. So
I totally agree. And you know what? And you're right about the Beauty and the Beast, except that's why it's smart. Beauty is the monster and Beast is Laura. Yeah. You know what I mean? I love it. Yeah. A big congrats on your monster again. And remember, let your inner rage fly.
That's right.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.